Now, we are going to learn how to draw a poinsettia. Now that I see that everyone has their black marker, I want you to point with one finger in the center of your white paper. The very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to draw a dot, a circle. Draw a pretty small circle in the center of your paper. Now, just like what we did with the printmaking with the yellow dots, go ahead and draw 5 dots around this dot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. If you have room for another one, you can go ahead and add another one if you like. Okay, now we are going to go ahead and draw our first petal of the poinsettia. I just want you to try your best because the petals are a little difficult to draw. So just go ahead and try your best. Here's my first petal. Now, where that petal ended, I'm going to put my marker and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw my second petal. Again, I understand that these petals are kind of challenging, but I just want to see that you're trying your best in art class. Now I'm going to put my black marker where this petal ended, and I'm going to go ahead and draw that petal. Now I'm going to put my marker where this petal ended, draw that petal. Now I'm going to go ahead and put it where this marker ended, and I'm going to go ahead and draw that petal. If you have space for more petals, that's okay. If you drew yours a little smaller. Now we're going to go ahead and draw a curved line like that inside our first petal. Now we're going to draw a curved line this way in our next petal. Now we'll draw a curved line this way in our third petal. And now we will draw a curved line this way and then this way. Now, in between the petals, we are going to draw another petal. So go ahead and point to your 2 petals, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my marker right where this black line is, and I'm going to go ahead and draw another petal. Now I'm going to point to where these 2 petals were, and I'm going to do another petal side here. Now I'm going to point to where these 2 petals are, and I'm going to draw another petal. And now I'm going to point to where these 2 petals are. I'm going to draw a petal in between there. Now I'm going to point to where these 2 petals are, and again I'm going to draw another petal. Excellent. Now go ahead and close your markers and just lay it right by your paper. We're going to be needing it in just a sec. Now, you have the doodle crayons with you. With the doodle crayons, I would like for you to find a red. Any color that is red. And the very first thing that we're going to do is we are going to color in these petals that are behind. Okay, so watch, I'm going to go ahead and start with this petal. I'm going to go ahead and color this one in. It's kind of behind like this. Okay, so go ahead and color in your first petal that is sort of behind these front petals. Then go ahead, color in the next one. Please follow along really carefully with Miss Schumacher because the coloring of the poinsettia is very important. So now I have that second one filled in. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this next. See how I'm staying inside of the black lines as best as I can. I'm also pressing really hard so you cannot see any white through the petals. Now I'm going to go ahead and move to this petal. Now I'm going to move to this petal. Okay. Now with my red crayon, I am going to color in these petals, but just where they meet the circles and a little bit on top of that line. I'm not going to color in the entire petal, and I'm going to see how I'm leaving all these lines uneven. Some of them come further down than others. I don't want a straight line where this crayon stops. So I'm starting where the circles are. I'm kind of doing my crayon lines in the shape and the movement of the petal leaf. And we're doing this because we are going to be blending with crayons in just a second, okay? So this is a technique. I'm gonna go ahead and start with this one over here. Okay, and after you do that, we are done with this red crayon. Next, I would like you to choose either a pink or a light orange. A pink or a light orange. Now, with the pink or the light orange, you're going to finish coloring in these petals. And you're going to even go over where we did the red. So you're going to color in these front petals. Again, I'm pressing really hard and I'm kind of blending it where we left off with the red. And see where you can't really tell where the red ends and the pink begins because we're blending it. The key to getting really good results with crayon is pressing hard, not letting any of that white show through. Use the pink to cover in the entire flower petal. Now I would like you to fill in all the circles with pink. Okay. Now, go ahead and put the pink away, and we're gonna go ahead and take out our black marker again. In my example here, you can now see that we are going to create the green leaves behind. So I am going to go ahead and with my marker, and I'm going to go ahead and create leaf here. I'm going to go ahead and create a leaf here. And yours do not have to look just like mine, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and create a leaf here. This leaf is going to be pointing down. So you can kind of have fun creating these leaves that are going to be behind your flower petals. They're a very similar shape to the flower petals. Okay. After you draw your green leaves, wherever the leaf pointed out, you're going to take your black marker and you're going to kind of do a curved line coming in. Now with your marker, I would like you to sign your first name in the bottom corner like that. Okay, you can go ahead and put your marker back in the cup in the center of your table. Now I would like for you to grab a light green and a dark green, and you may have to share with your neighbor, which is totally okay because we know how to do that. So now I have a light green and a dark green, and with our dark green, we are going to color in our leaves right where they kind of meet the pink and red petals, like this, but not all the way to the tip. We're going to kind of do that shading thing that we did before, so I'm going to leave some uneven lines. So I'm coloring in the dark green, and I'm doing uneven lines. See how they're uneven? They're ending in different spots. And I'm coloring in the dark green, the part of the leaves that are closest to the flower, but not our tips. We're gonna make our tips light green. Okay, so just continue to color your green leaves. Okay, now after you do your leaves like that, you will take your light green and you're gonna fill in the entire leaf. You're gonna go over the green part and the tips as well. So you're gonna fill in your entire leaf. Okay. Now, with your light green, go ahead and add some light green into the circles in the middle on top of the pink. Okay, there we go. Now, you are finished with the poinsettia drawing.